Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I am super excited for this video because I have a new to me indie makeup brand to try out for you guys today. I am going to be trying the brand new Fairytale Fairies palette from Simply Posh Cosmetics. And let me tell you why I'm excited about this one. Not just because of the beautiful color story, but Simply Posh Cosmetics is located down here in South Texas. They are located in the city that I actually work in, so that's like 15-20 minutes away from where I live. Guys, it is so rare for a makeup brand to be located down here in South Texas. I haven't come across very many, but when I ordered this palette, I think I posted it on my Insta stories or something like that. The owner Kayla, hi Kayla if you're watching, she reached out to me. We just started chatting on Instagram, and she was the one who told me that she lived in the area, and I was just super excited. So this palette is definitely going to hold a special place in my heart because it comes right here from South Texas where I'm at. Kayla was nice enough to throw in some beautiful lashes, which I will be using in today's video, and she also included this lip gloss or liquid lipstick. This one is in the shade Posh. I think it's a perfect neutral shade. And then she also included this little mirror, which I'm going to be using this a lot. You guys are going to definitely be seeing me use all of these goodies in upcoming videos. But today we are focusing on the new Fairytale Fairies eyeshadow palette. Now, this eyeshadow palette retails for $45. And it is available right now on the Simply Posh Cosmetics website. Now, in this 18-pan eyeshadow palette, you're going to be getting 6 different duochrome shimmers and 12 mattes. These shadows are cruelty-free and vegan. They do have a magnetic base, and the pans are also magnetic as well. It is talc-free, mineral oil-free, paraben-free, and it's also cruelty-free. The tip on the website is to use an eyeshadow primer first. You guys know I always do that, and I already have it on. I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer, and I'm just so excited to dive into this palette. I will be creating 4 looks with it, and we're gonna see what the quality is like. I'm just super excited. I'm super excited because it's from South Texas. I am here in South Texas, and it's rare that I meet other, influencers or people in the beauty space down here where I live. We're gonna try out all of these goodies, and I'm just looking forward to having a good time playing with this makeup. If you guys want to see the new Fairytale Fairies palette in action, keep on watching. Okay, so like I mentioned, I have already primed my eyelids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. And where should we start? So we have the top and bottom row that are dedicated to just matte shades, and then I love that the middle row is just all of those shimmer shades, the duochrome shades. So I've been looking at these blues and greens, so I think I kind of want to start there. I'm going to go in first with, I think I'm going to do these 2 shades first. So I'll start off with Pixie, and then I'm going to work my way into Whimsical. I'm taking Pixie on a Game Beauty E01. This is a very pigmented shade. I'm loving the color of it. All right, now I'm going to pick up Whimsical on a Rephr 14, and I'm going to be focusing that in the crease. All right, now with that same Rephr 14, I'm going to go down to the shade right here. This one's called Magic. I'm going to place that right out here just to kind of add a little bit of depth. I don't want to make it too dark, but just to give it a little bit of the contrast. I'm going to go back in with Whimsical. Okay, now let's apply one of these beautiful duochrome shades. So I think I'm going to go in with this one right here, Fairy Dust. I'm taking the shade on a damp Morphe M124, and how stunning is that? Wow. I'm gonna do this in the center, and then I'm gonna try using 2 other ones on each side, just so we can play with a palette, you know, try and use as many shades as I can, but that's beautiful. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade right here, Sparkles. Same brush, I did spray it again. Oh, this green is beautiful. Now I'm gonna go in with this darker green called Ethereal. Same brush, did spray. All right, now I'm picking up a little bit of the shade Magic. Lightly going to apply that just to blend a little bit. All right, now for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna do, oh, we could do something like a darker green. Maybe I'll go in with Mythical. I'm using a BK207. Now on a damp Refer 26, I'm going back in with Sparkles. I can't get over these duochrome shimmer shades. They're beautiful. All right, guys, I'm gonna add the lashes, of course, some mascara, eyeliner, and I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 1. All right, guys, here's the completed look number 1. The mascara I'll be using in today's video is this one from Milk Makeup. It is the Rise Mascara. For the lower waterline, I went in with a NYX Epic Wear eyeliner. This one is in the shade Blue Trip. And I used a little bit of LA Girl Shockwave liner in the shade Blackout, just a black liner to tightline the upper lash line. And I love the way this look turned out. I did go in with the Simply Posh lashes, and I went in with this style right here. I do make sure to trim them down. I always trim down my lashes quite a bit. I have a small eye, so usually lashes, yeah, they're a little too long for me. But I'm really loving this look. I love the blue, the green together, one of my most favorite color combinations, and these duochromes are absolutely beautiful. Let's move over to the left eye and start working on look number 2. Okay, so for look number 2, I want to do something with these shades over here. So I think I'm going to start with Storybook, and then we'll go from there. So I'm taking the shade on a Refer 01. Just going to be blending it into the crease. Now on a Refer 13, I'm going to go into this shade down here. This one is called Once Upon a Time. And I'm going to do a bit of a halo eye with this. There is very little kick up in the pan with the matte shades. And so far I've only gotten just a little bit of fallout from the shimmers. Nothing major. All right, so now it's gonna be between these two. I guess this one would pop a little bit more. So let's go in with this one called Mythical. And I'm taking this on a damp Morphe M124. And how beautiful is that? This is a really good duochrome formula. It's really easy to use, and it's just so beautiful. It's not like overly textured either. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of Storybook, the Refer 01. That was very easy, and that's very beautiful. Okay, for the lower lash line, let's go in with this gray shade down here. This one's called Fairytale, and I'm using a Refer 26. Now I think I'm just going to bring down Mythical right here as well to the lower lash line and inner corner. I'm going to take that on a damp Refer 03. Alright guys, so I'm going to add the finishing touches and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 2. Okay guys, here's the completed look number 2. I love it! I've been so happy with this palette. So far it's performing so well. Of course, same mascara, same lash. For the lower waterline, I went in with a LA Girl Neon Shockwave lip liner. This one's in the shade Blaze. You guys have seen me use these pretty often here on my channel. And these are the first 2 completed looks. Very happy, very impressed. It pains me that I have to go wash off these looks, but I'll be right back and we'll start creating 2 more. Okay, let's start working on the 3rd look. I really want to do something with these greens right here. So I'm going to start first with Charmed and then work my way probably into this one called, is it Woodlands? Yeah, Woodlands. And I'm taking Charmed on a Game Beauty E01. One of my favorite brushes to use just for packing shades on the crease, especially shades that are lighter. All right, now I'm taking Woodlands on a Rephr 14. I'm going to start working that out here as well as in the crease. All right, now I'm going to go in with the shade Evergreen, same brush. Okay, I love that. I love those greens together. So pretty. Okay, now I think I'm going to do this blue on the lid. Let's see how that's gonna look. And I'm taking this shade on a damp Morphe M124. I think I'm gonna add some of the green, one of the green ones. I'm gonna go in with Ethereal. Put that over here. Oh, they're so pretty. I just like that they're not overly textured. Sometimes I feel brands, they put a little too much texture in these duo and multi-chrome shades, and so that creates a lot of fallout, and I haven't really been getting much fallout from this palette. Now I'm going to go in with Woodlands. I'm going to take that shade again for the lower lash line. Just using a little pencil brush. I think what I'm going to do is stop right there and do a light blue maybe. I think I'm going to take this shade right here, Dreamy. Put that here. Now I'm going to pick up Charmed, which was the very light green, the first shade I used, and I'm just applying it right underneath Woodlands. Now I think I might leave that inner corner as is with this matte blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a different pair of lashes because it was a trio that I got, and let me do some eyeliner and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 3. Okay guys, here's the completed look number 3. I am living for this matte blue inner corner. I think that looks really cool with like the darker green shades. I used 2 different eyeliners for the lower waterline. On the inner portion, I used this one from ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Big Splash, and then towards the middle to outer portion, where is it? It's another NYX Epic Wear eyeliner. This one is in the shade All Time Olive. And then I added the top pair of lashes, which is this one right here. I already trimmed this one, so it's ready to go. So I've used these lashes, and I think I'll save these other ones for a special occasion. Let me go ahead, move over to the left eye, and let's start creating the 4th and final look with the Fairytale Fairies palette. Okay, so I have one shimmer shade, this one right here, that I need to use, and I need to use this matte shade. Other than that, I've used all the other shades in the palette. So I'm going to pack this all over the lid, work it into the crease, and then we'll go from there. So I'm taking the shade Fantasy on a Rephr 01. Again, I'm just going to be packing it all over and blending into the crease. That is a nice pink, and it packs on really well. So now I think I'm just gonna deepen it up with Once Upon a Time. And I'm using a Rephr 13. Going back in with a little bit of Fantasy just to blend. I do love these two shades together though. I think they turned out really nice. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the shade Enchanted. And I'm taking this on a damp Morphe M124. I did feel a little bit of fallout with this one. I think you can see it right there. Adding a little bit more of Once Upon a Time. Okay, I think that looks really pretty. For the lower lash line, what do I want to do for the lower lash line? We could do something with Mythical. Let's try Mythical. Using a little pencil brush from BH Cosmetics. Ooh, I think that was a good choice. So I've officially used every shade in the palette. Now for the inner corner, what do I want to do? I did Dreamy. I have that on already over here. We could try Pixie and see what that does. Let's try that. If I don't like it, we'll just put a shimmer over it. Oh wait, did I already have Pixie on? I think that was Pixie. Oops. Let me pick up some of Dreamy. It's hard to tell. They're kind of similar. I guess we can leave it like that. I'm gonna add a little bit more of Mythical though. Okay, so yeah, I didn't know that they were gonna look identical, but that's okay. I think there's a slight shade variance, but I mean, you can hardly tell unless you're like really looking for it. But let me add the finishing touches and I'll be right back to show you the fourth and final look. All right, guys, here's the fourth and final look. I really loved like this teal on the lower lash line. I think it's a really nice complement with the pink. And because I used teal, I went in with a teal eyeliner from NYX. This one is in the shade Intense Teal. Same lash, same mascara, and this is the completed look. Look number 3, look number 4. So many amazing looks with this palette. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video, share with you guys my final thoughts on Simply Posh Cosmetics and their new Fairytale Fairies palette, along with the lashes and the lippy, and of course the mirror that I've been using throughout today's video. Okay guys, so after creating 4 looks with this new palette, matte and duochromes Fairytale Fairies palette, I loved it. I loved it. I thought this was an amazing first impression. And again, this brand is located where I live. Like, that doesn't happen very often, guys. I'm just super excited to welcome Simply Posh Cosmetics into my stash. And so glad that, you know, I found this palette on Instagram. Some of my, you know, favorite Instagram accounts like Motivate the Earth, they were promoting this palette and it just caught my eye. The color story alone, I think you can see why I was drawn to it because it has green over here, but then I also love the shades of blue and the pink. I just think this is a really nice palette. Definitely a beautiful spring summer palette, but then you can also incorporate this into fall and winter just because you have these deeper shades at the bottom. So I feel like this palette is mainly like a light to medium palette. I don't really think that you're gonna go too deep with this palette. I definitely think the shade is gonna be helpful for deepening up the looks that you're gonna do with like the pink shades. And I do like that we get like these darker darker greens and teal shades over here, but it's definitely more of a light to mid-tone palette, which I don't mind at all. And of course, we're getting more pastels. Pastels has been one of the biggest trends of 2022, and I don't really see them going anywhere, even into fall and winter. I think we're still gonna get some variation of pastels, and I'm learning to love pastels. This is a beautiful 18 pan palette. It retails for $45 or $49. I think it was $45. It is in stock right now on the Simply Posh Cosmetics website. So I will have this linked in the description box along with all of the makeup that I'm wearing in today's video. I'm even trying out a new foundation, trying out the new one from RMS Beauty. So you guys will be seeing that probably on Monday evening. But I love the palette. I think that the matte shades are really good. They pack on, they blend out, they build up. You can mix them with one another. I think it's a nice formula, and I really liked the formula of the multi-chrome shadows. You're getting the duochrome shadows. You're getting 6 of them. They are slightly textured, but they're not overly textured to where you're going to get a lot of fallout. If you're used to using glitter glue, glitter primer with your shimmer shades, then continue to do that. For me, I just like to spray the shimmer shade, spray the brush, and that helps me apply them, you know, easy. But I loved it. I loved it. I don't have anything bad to say about this palette. I think it's a really beautiful palette. It does say it's good for 12 months after opening. I am so thankful for this mirror because I have one like this from ColourPop and it has stains already on the back. This one is not going to show any stains. I already know it. So it is just too cute. You guys will definitely be seeing this used in future videos. I loved the set of 3 different lashes. Does it have a name? No, it just says Simply Posh, Simply Posh. So I guess this is also something that you can pick up. But the lashes, the mirror, and the lippy, they were a free gift that the owner, Kayla, included with my order. I did order this myself. I did pay for this, but she wanted to send me some extra goodies, and I couldn't be happier. I love the shade of the... I don't know if this is, it feels like a gloss. It's a very comfortable formula and I love the shade, but it could also be maybe a glossy liquid lipstick. Whatever the case is, I love it. The shade is called Posh, and I'll definitely be wearing this quite a bit just because it's such a beautiful neutral color, and I think it went with all the looks that I was able to create. I am giving Simply Posh Cosmetics 2 thumbs up, especially because they are from South Texas, and I just had an amazing experience with this brand. Total first impression, but an amazing first impression it was. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Which looks were your favorite? Are you team 1, 2, 3, 4, none, all? Leave it in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys ordered this palette because I did post it in the community section as well as over on my Instagram. And a lot of you were really excited about it. So let me know if you already received your palette. A lot of the pre-orders, which is what mine was a pre-order, they've already been shipped out, and obviously we're already getting that pre-order. Right now, it's just a regular order. So if you order right now from the Simply Posh Cosmetics website, your order will ship probably within a couple days. So let me know your thoughts on today's video and what you thought about Simply Posh Cosmetics and their new Fairytale Fairies eyeshadow palette. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.